So welcome everybody to this week's Open Zoom. So there's just the directness of whatever is happening, rushing to do the dishes before starting the meeting, sitting and listening and wondering what's going to be said or whatever. There's just simply the immediacy of whatever is happening. And this is free to be joining this meeting for no reason, or to claim that there's no reason, or to say, well, I'm here because I'm lonely, and this is the only means of contact I have. Is this already? So this is free to be whatever it seems to be. Loving, hating, flying to the other side of the world, to kiss a guru's feet. This is free to crush balls, bust heads, make war, make peace, make love, have enemies. That's just simply this freedom. Just the directness of whatever is happening. And it was already just simply this. And it's never going to be something else than whatever is happening. And there's no separated you doing the loving, doing the flying to the other side of the world. There's a separated you kissing the guru's feet or not. And this may just simply change from wanting to move to India and start living in an ashram. This may just simply shift into drinking a lot of beer and partying or whatever. This is just free to be whatever it seems to be. Loving this message. This is free to be feeling separate, thinking there is a me who's able to take life by the balls and to make it as I want. It's already just simply this. It's already not two. It's just a natural reality. A body speaking, a heart pumping, lungs functioning. Just a functioning body as far as it seems. This is it. Just the ordinary business. You can call this life or awareness or energy or Shiva or God. So the giving this a name is already just simply this. And there may be a wanting to get this. And maybe I want to get that it's just this. That's it. The wanting to get, the wanting to see that it's all just simply this, is this already. This is free to be wanting. This is free to be longing, to hoping, to try to figure this out. It's already just simply this. And there's no one doing the figuring out or the trying to figure this out. There's no one doing the needs. There's no one having the needs, able to drop them. There's no one separated in any state of non-acceptance, able to move to a state of fully accepting. Acceptance may happen. Acceptance may fall. This is free to not accept. This is free to be whatever it seems to be, and there's no one behind this freedom. This freedom is not for anyone. It's ungettable, unfindable, and at the same time, it's already completely this. The words, the listening, the liking, the disliking, the moving the eyebrows, the blinking of the eyes, the smile, the gentle laughter, the chewing on food, the sitting in the car, is already just simply this. What a beauty.
Boom, what a beauty, sweetheart. Wow, what a beautiful intro. Amazing. Zanderlientje, do you want to check the room if someone is in it?
I don't see anyone in the room. No, it's just this beautiful amount of people. What a joy! Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Cool.
Wait, let me enter Dawn. Dawn is coming. So this is free to be wanting to join here tonight and listen. And this may just simply change into watching Netflix or taking a walk with your dogs. This is free to be fantasizing over a beautiful wedding dress. Who am I going to invite to my wedding? What food shall I have? Maybe I will go on a honeymoon trip. This is free to be wondering what's next. It's already just simply this. And there's no one doing the fantasizing about the coming honeymoon. It's just full on this, fantasizing, hoping that everyone is having a good time, or the absence of fantasizing, or hopes, or beliefs, or likes or dislikes. And this may end. This so-called life or this may just simply stop, collapse. But it will not stop for you as a separated, autonomous being or doer of this. This life didn't start it for you already, nor will it end. This is free to be dying, living, starting, stopping. This starting and stopping is not for someone separated. There's just simply no separation. Already, there's just the totality of whatever seems to be happening. Sitting in a Zoom. This is it. So welcome, everybody. Dawn, nice to see you.
And very nice to see all of you. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here in San Francisco.
San Francisco, where the flowers grow, or was it not the song? No,
flowers in the air.
Ah. It was a hippie song, right? San Francisco, something with San Francisco.
Yeah. Hippie town.
Hippie town.
Yeah. But it's all in the imagination anyway. There's really no San Francisco here, right? There's just that.
Go ahead, Don.
Yeah, I mean, it's here, but only as a creation from wherever. So it is here, but it's like as a creation from wherever.
Well, yeah. Well, and it's not about if it's actually there or not actually there. You know, there may be a sense, you know, there is a real San Francisco. I show you, I take you, and we walk there. That's already just simply this. So this is not about if it's real or not real. Just simply what is claiming that there is a San Francisco or saying it's all a dream or it's only an imagination is already just this. This is free to claim that this is not happening or this is happening already. So here there's not, you know, saying that it's all a dream. at the same time, you know, believing this is a dream or claiming this to be real is already just simply this. It's so free to say it's really happening. I feel that it's happening. That's it. Feeling this is real, feeling I'm getting my ass kicked in San Francisco is already just simply this.
For example, like my ass is being kicked. It's real. Well, it hurts, no escape. It just hurts. It's what it is. Or my ass is being kicked is an illusion. Well, what's the probe with the illusion? So just the ass being kicked. So nothing changed. It's the same. Cool example. Love it.
So this is not about flipping coins from it's all from real, it's from it's all real to it's unreal, or it's from real to a dream. You know, calling this real or calling this a dream or claiming this to be unreal or both or neither is just simply this. This is free to be called whatever it seems to be called. A dream, life, energy, fantasy, imagination, God, Brahman, Shiva. This is free to be seen however it is seen, however it is called. The very calling, the claiming, the words is already this. This is free to be whatever it seems to be, including the suggesting this is it already. That's just freedom.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend.
Yeah, thank you for that too. Really.
It's so funny because I normally you have a beanie on, right? Yeah.
I'm letting go.
Yeah.
Letting go. Letting go. Yeah.
Dawn,
Yes.
Dawn is dropping the dropper.
Yeah, so we can say there's just freedom already. In the sense it's already just simply what it is. Saying there's just freedom is already just saying there's just freedom. And there may be a liking and a so-called resonating with the suggesting that there's just freedom. But this so-called liking or resonating is all there is. It's already the totality, and there's no one doing the resonating as a separated you. There's no one fabricating these words. They are just rolling out of a face. There's no one inside creating these words, like a little guy then rolling them off the tongue. It's just trees growing, a body talking, rain falling, a gentle smile on a beautiful face. And of course, this is free to feel separated. Feeling separate may happen. Feeling, God damn, you know, I have to do something about my life. It's going the wrong way. Is already just simply this. This may happen. Trying to take life by the balls and to make it into whatever you want to make it is already this. And this need, you know, to control it may just simply stop. This is free to be control or the lack of control, the need of control, the lack of the need of control already. And trying to control the need to go to meetings May happen. Sebastian. Driving car there beautifully. I don't want to disturb you. Maybe it was not a smart move to.
It's all right. It's all right. How are you doing? Happy to
Good.
be here. And thank you for the introduction. I'm here driving in the south of France. So I'm actually passing through a little village where I grew up. It's been maybe 10 years. I haven't been through this road. So thank you very much for letting me in. And yeah, it's all beautiful, all acting by itself or for nothing. Who cares? And I think it's, oh, have you seen that? It was a fox crossing the road. That was beautiful. Well, anyway, yeah. It's all happening spontaneously. And being here just happens spontaneously. And because of the YouTube algorithm, I've been through your videos and I really enjoyed it. And here I am, meeting you all. That's it. Pretty much.
Thank you, Sebastian. Keep your eyes on the road. We don't want you to crash.
Yeah, no, I'm a bit used to it, so it's all right. I'm used to I'm working while I'm driving, so I'm used to use my phone while driving. I know it's not a good idea, but don't do this at home.
I will put a little disclaimer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so beautiful. Sitting in a car and driving, and a fox passing the road, being amazed, expressing that amazement. It's so spontaneously, innocently this already. There's no plan to see a fox and to be amazed. It's already, you never know what's next. This is just simply dancing freely, chaotically. It has no plans. It's already just fully, completely what it is. Even the idea or the belief that it has no plans or it has plans is already just this. Just lifing. Like Sebastian was saying, it's all spontaneously, innocently. There's no master plan. There's no one behind this. At the same time, thinking there's a master plan or there's someone behind this, like a man in the sky orchestrating this from a distance, keeping the score on the laptop. It's already just this. And there's nothing wrong with believing in a higher power. This is free to believe in a higher power, free to believe in God, to believe in Satan, to go to the church and pray, to stop praying. Just simply no one separated, doing the praying, doing the liking of God. This is free to be liking God, liking certain sounds, foods, activities. And this so-called liking may just simply shift. The law for God may just simply shift into the law for Ramana or Eckhart Tolle or Muji or Tony.
Or Xander.
Well, yeah, I mean, basically for everyone, for your dog, for your cat. So, but the shifting of interest is just innocently this. There's no one for who this is shifting. There's no one separated owning the interest, able to hold them, able to make them go away. Then maybe you're trying to make some interest going away by putting your finger in the nose. Trying not to do that may happen, but there's no one already, you know, as a separated you putting the finger in the nose. There's just a body putting the finger in the nose, that's it. It's just plainly what it is. And trying to control a habit or to get rid of a habit may just simply happen. There's no one separated having any habits. Habits are just dancing freely. The habit to lay in the sun may just simply die out. The habit to go to church, to go to non-duality meetings, the habit to figure this out may just simply vanish like snow for the sun. But this is not vanishing for you. There's nothing which is already here for you. Life is not for you. It's not yours. But the idea that life is for yours is just simply life already. The feeling this is my life is just simply life. That's the feeling it's yours. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with believing or thinking that you have a life. It's already just simply life, or this, or energy, or whatever it's been called.
Or you are alive.
Oh, yes. Thinking you are everything and nothing is this too. What else? Claiming that you are the little butterfly sitting on a leaf, claiming that butterfly to be you, is already not two. It's just simply what is. Believing that you are everything or you are nothing or something in between. This is free to claim that it's all you. There's just you, nothing else. And this idea or this belief that there's just you may just simply crumble. Like a cookie. Crumble like a cookie. Garrett, my friend, how are you doing? You want to share something? Is there something going on there with the wife? How's the stuff going there?
No, nothing to report really. I got the flu, I think.
Oh my God, no.
Yes, don't get too near me. It started raining. I'm in England, and it's been raining forever and ever, and I find it so depressing. I got wet feet, and now I got the flu, and having a bad time. I was thinking a number of years ago, me and the wife, we went to see Indian lady. I don't know if you heard of her, Mother Mira. If you look into her eyes, you can get a bit of a blessing or something like that. And a lot of people were walking, in the room. They were walking up on their hands and knees, and since I had the stroke, I can't say the words, but people were walking up to see her in the hall and looking into her eyes, and a lot of people were crying and wailing, and I didn't get anything from it myself, so it was a bit of a waste of time for me. But a lot of people love her, and She has a very big touring following. So I gave up that, and now we got on to the non-duality. I haven't got any nearer with this yet, I don't think, but
Well, how closer can you come to this sitting in a Zoom meeting? Tell me. How closer to this can you come? What already is just simply this? So this is it already. I mean, the idea that you're still not close or you're far away from this is already just simply this. It's hard to come closer to this in the absence of a you and this. The very belief or the suggesting I'm not close is already just simply this. How much closer can you
yeah,
come?
I was listening. I think I was listening last week to I think it was Rosa was saying about depression whole thing. I don't know what she said, but would you agree with that? Depression is a beautiful thing.
Well,
Yes, I misunderstood it.
well, it's not so much, you know, this is not about seeing everything beautifully. You know, this is not saying that, you know, suddenly depression is beautiful. No. I mean, this is not about seeing only flowers and only sunshine in England. No. That's just simply whatever's happening. Depression, calling it beautiful, calling it ugly, wanting to get away from the depression, trying to seek help for the depression, doing all types of methods to release the depression, taking pills, taking booze, drugs, whatever. This is not about seeing it in a certain way. At the same time, you know, trying to see the beauty in this is already just simply this. Trying to see the beauty in depression is already this. So it's,
May I add something to this, Sanderlintje?
oh yes, go ahead.
What did I say? That depression is beautiful, Gareth?
I can't quite remember now, but it was in one of the recent talks.
It's
Can't
it's
remember.
the words are not important in a way. It's everything is nonsense already. But I would say having an issue with depression or not having an issue with depression is this. You can say full on depression. So what?
Yeah.
It's just what is. It's very disappointing or hopeless. And that's the freedom. That's the who cares. Doesn't matter.
That's right.
Even if it matters, it doesn't matter. There is no need. And the need is a two. You see? You cannot get it right. You cannot get it wrong. You simply cannot get anything. There is no you already to start with. Just depression. Simple.
Yeah, Garrett, this is free to be depressed. This is free to be screaming in joy. It's free to be whatever it seems to be. Depression, happiness, blissfulness, sadness.
Yeah.
Andrea,
Yeah.
what's up? Anything coming up there?
I think it's a really, you hear it a lot, don't you, where there's this idea that once you see through, or whatever words you want to call it, that it's see, I always use the word it's beautiful because it is beautiful, but the horror is the very fact of whatever appears, that it can appear, is like beautiful, right? But it's like, I remember having it myself. I remember this misconception that being super spiritual or whatever was, it was going to mean that, you know, like I don't know, I'll fart butterflies and rainbows are going to spout from my head, and you know, I'm going to skip in fields, like, you know, like all this kind of shit. It's funny how there is this like really strong belief, and I think that's the point. It's just a belief. Drop the belief, and then that's the freedom, and that's the beauty. I mean, as we talked about yesterday, like my horrific past, and the very fact that from here, like where I'm at, like it's the very fact that it appeared is what's beautiful. You know, like this body suffered I had psychosis, depression, anxiety, every bloody disorder. I had it all, you know, and it's like this immenseness of energy. And whilst you're in it, it's not beautiful. It's really ugly and messy and horrible, but it's equally beautiful too. You know, it's like trying to explain to somebody that within chaos there's peace. It's like, what? You know, they don't understand. But there is. It's always there. The silence is always there. The peace is always there. The chaos is this, the peace is this, and that is what is beautiful. But even that is just another like concept, isn't it? The way I describe it, I can't, yeah, I can't. How can you say anything? I don't know.
Well, I mean, you just said it already. I mean, how can I say anything? Is already, you know, it's already what's
Yeah,
been said. I mean,
yeah.
it's, you know, this is free to believe that freedom is only
Yes. Yeah,
when
yeah, yeah, yeah.
rainbows are shouting out of my mouth and I dance in the field and I see flowers. This is free to believe that freedom is only when this, and that, and that, and this, and this.
Yeah,
It's only
yeah.
that's the freedom. It's already free to be
It's
whatever,
already, yeah, yeah, yeah,
including beliefs, concept, ideas, how freedom is, how it should taste, how it should feel,
yeah, yeah,
how I should behave when I'm free. It's already just free to be whatever the fuck it seems to be.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
believed to be, is claimed to be.
yeah,
Believing that freedom is only and only when I'm blissed out, sitting in full lotus position for at least a year, then and then only is already just simply this. And this idea
yeah,
that it's only freedom when and if and then,
yeah, yeah,
that may just simply crumble. And what is left is already what always was just simply this.
yeah,
Ideas about what freedom is, beliefs about what freedom is, claims, suggestions.
yeah. It's the alreadiness.
Alreadiness. And you know, this is free to be depression. It cannot be freedom. No.
Mm,
How can
mm,
depression be freedom?
yeah,
How in the hell can depression be freedom? That's it.
mm, yeah,
This is free to be, god damn, this cannot be freedom.
yeah,
I'm getting my ass kicked by my husband, you know, I'm depressed, I have to take pills. This, how can you call this freedom? That's it already.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But had we had this conversation like 20 years ago, I'd switched it up.
Oh yeah, well,
And that's it too.
yes, you know,
Yeah,
what a bullshit, Sander. Oh, how can you tell this to me? You know, I'm here, I'm in a fucking misery, and you talking about depression. Is this true? It's just crazy. You're an idiot, and I don't agree with it. You're just
yeah,
full of shit. That's it. This
that's
is
it.
free to claim that this whole meeting and the guy sitting there and talking is an idiot.
Yeah, yeah,
It's already just simply this. Here, there's no asking of anyone to agree or to disagree.
no,
Agreeing may happen, calling certain characters an idiot may happen. It's already beautifully this.
yeah, yeah,
One
it
day
is.
you're a god, the other day you're the devil. It's just simply how it plays. And there's
Yeah,
no one who is a devil, there's no one who is a god. This is
yeah,
just simply itself already. And there's no one being him or herself. There's just this. God is the self, or God, or nirvana, or paradise, or the kingdom of God, or Satan. It's just already this. There's no one separated from the directness of sitting in a meeting.
It's like the dancing of the Northern Lights, right? There's no rhyme or reason. There's no like order of the color or whatever. It's just this dance of color in the sky. Beautiful.
Yes,
That's the beautiful. That's it right there.
that's the beauty, yes.
Yeah.
I have a question for Andrea, if it's okay to ask you.
Yeah, sure.
Trying to understand this. So I love what you say. Now, assuming, or you have to tell me, if you go into a state of depression
Yeah.
or some deep on that level somewhere,
Yeah.
when you're there in that moment, would how do you say it? Would you have, I'm going to call it a point of view, you know, forget about the words I'm using.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you be this, if you were right now, what you'd call depressed in your experience?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you be looking like this and speaking like this? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, but I can't. Like, so the feelings are still, in fact, this morning, I had a big wave of anxiety come over me for no reason at all. So yeah, it's a great day to ask me that question, actually. And yeah, everything stays the same. There's what's shifted is that there's an awareness. Again, let's not police the words, but there's like an awareness that this is just what's happening in the body. It's not happening to me. There's a kindness instead of a resistance, and that just allows whatever is passing through to just appear, happen, and disappear. And in that, it's not sticking to anyone. So it's not happening to, like, once upon a time it would be like, this is happening to me, and probably would have gone into a full-blown panic attack. Now I'm very aware that everything this body has experienced is very, very stressful. It's fought a million wars. And at times I can have this like wave of anxiety come over, but the thoughts aren't attaching to a me story anymore. So it's like a different awareness in my head that goes, okay, this is what's happening, and I'll do whatever is needed to comfort and just to relax everything through. And not it's not that I stopped the stories, there's no stories anymore, because there's no central point. It's just what's happening. It's the play of life, and it's just what's happening through the body. Does that make sense? Did I answer it?
Yeah. So you never get caught. This isn't an accusation. I'm saying you never get caught that it's me. You don't,
No.
That doesn't occur for you anymore?
Not anymore. No. I had many experiences where the me really bottomed out, and I realized that like this is just nothing appearing as a big fat something. And so it's very loose. However, I had some sickness last year, and completely out of my control, and there was a big fat wave of meing that came back in because there was a lot of fears, a lot of stuff from my past came up. People were coming back to my life that I didn't want them to come back, so there was a bit of a freak out last year. But it was, I will say, it was the concepts of non-duality. There was this like a religious kind of like reminding myself, come on now, like that you've seen the truth kind of thing, you've got this. And it hasn't happened since then. And that, well, like little things like this morning, but it just goes through now. I think what happened last year was a great experience. Like, I've heard lots of people say this, actually, like once they see through, then it's like everything comes at you at once, and that's exactly what happened last year. And yeah, it's all pretty transparent now. Yeah, there's nothing to be frightened of, nothing at all.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your
You're
honest,
welcome.
your openness, and thank you.
Yeah. And I'm always here, by the way. I'm a trained hypnotherapist. So if anybody is experiencing that, I'm always here to chat. And I'm not saying I've got the answer, but I'm here to listen. So always open to support.
So Dawn, beautiful. Thank you, Andrea. We can share your link there in the film. So
Sure.
so Dawn, you know, even in the midst of a full-blown anxiety attack, you know, there may be a sense of this is happening to me. There's nothing wrong. This is free to feel completely. This is my anxiety. This is free, you know, to feel and to claim that it's mine. You know, this is full on meing and being. There's no one doing the meing or the being. You know, there's nothing wrong in feeling like the center of an anxiety attack. There's nothing wrong by feeling this is my anxiety and I have to do something. It's happening to me. That's already just simply me-less. This is not about losing a me or trying to diminish a me or something. Whatever is happening is already me-less in the sense it's not happening for anyone separated. The anxiety attack is not happening for a separated you. There's just the body going into a full-blown anxiety attack, and there may be mental things going in the sense of this is my anxiety attack. It's as innocently as the absence of the sense that it's happening to me. So this is not about getting rid of a me. You know, the one who is believed to be in the center of the hurricane is already not there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Already. This is not about losing any sense of a me. There can be a sense of a me. This is free to be fully, completely meing. It's all
I think
about
it's
me.
possibly, I think it's possibly more so in the midst of the anxiety attack to say like what was it you just said then a moment ago? There's already nobody in the
Already.
center. That's what you said. Is that
Already.
what you said? Already, right. So in the example of somebody who perhaps hasn't realized there's already not somebody at the central point, it's like the anxiety. I'm making a story out of it now, but it's like the anxiety is trying to destroy that so you can see that there's already, this isn't happening to a central point. This is just what's happening. You know, does that make sense?
Yes, and no one is going to realize that there is no me.
No, that's right. Yeah.
There's no one who's going to see through this.
No.
There's no one able to see through or get rid of a me already. Whatever is happening, anxiety attack or sitting in a Zoom meeting or live, which is just simply this, the directness of whatever is happening, already never started for you. There was
Yeah.
already no you separated getting this life, getting this body,
Yeah.
owning the body, calling the body. That's just the body calling the body me. The body is me. It's innocently. This is me, hello, this is me. Just simply a body claiming this to be him or her. Identification with physical form or the lack of identification with physical form is as innocent as the words falling out of this face.
Exactly.
There's already no one in a panic attack, but yes, there may be a sense it's my panic attack. There may be a claim, it's my panic attack. This is free to claim whatever the claim seems to be. There's no one separated doing the panic attack. There's no one owning a panic attack. There's just this full-on panic attacking.
And the beauty about the panic attack is it's actually like a great seeing that no one is in control here. Like seriously, like the greatest fear in the moment in that you can't control it is the greatest truth. There is no one there doing this. Nothing's in control. It's just this happening.
In a way, it's so obvious, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
open secret. And Sander, I love this brutal directness, like you're expressing this so amazingly. Yeah, but already. We can maybe go even more direct.
It's already saying already.
Love it.
That's
Cool.
the alreadiness, right?
Yeah, it's simply this. This is it, simply this. Saying there's just this is just simply this, and there may be a loving of those words. It's no higher, it's no sacred, secret wisdom, you know? Saying there's just this or ordering a Big Mac at the McDonald's. It's just simply this already.
Yeah.
And liking to eat a hamburger or going to a Zoom meeting is as innocent as the hamburger. I don't see the hamburger attacking your face. I mean, it's all innocently this already. It's just, you know, rain falling, sun shining, trees growing. As is saying, rain falling, trees growing, sun shining. It's already just this.
Sweetheart, you have such a wild imagination. A hamburger eating your face. Oh boy.
Right,
I wonder what kind of movies you are watching there, really.
Well, maybe it was the 5-MeO DMT or whatever. No,
I'm never ever gonna eat a hamburger in the same way ever again. Do you know, you've literally just transformed how I see eating a hamburger. Am I eating the burger or is the burger eating me? Like, what's going on here?
well, it's just
No,
eating
sorry.
itself. This is completely eating itself, you know, and that's
Oh,
nothing.
brilliant. Oh, that's the best thing I've heard, I think, this year so far. Excellent.
Yeah, and there's no one fabricating these suggestions, these words. There's
These
no script.
beautiful analogies.
Yeah, there's no script written. It's just tumbles out, you know. It's just with everything. It's just there's just the flow, and then the liking of the flow. It's also the flow. There's just the directness of whatever comes out, as is the laughter, the direct laughter, or the absence of laughter. Yeah, beautiful.
Oh boy, beautiful.
Tony, sweetheart there in Spain.
Hello. Hello, Sander. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much. Yes, even feeling separated is not separated. There's no separation then. And coming back to the depression is beautiful. No. On the one hand, nobody would sign such a statement, no, because that is not beautiful. But at the same time, depression, dementia, dirty, is this.
Yeah.
And this is whole and complete. And whole means perfection. This is perfection. Beautiful is a synonym that perfection. Then, wow, I feel free saying depression is beautiful.
Yeah.
I know that may be misunderstood and myself in one moment, well, that's not beautiful at all. Of course, anything may happen, but it's beautiful because it's this, and this has not the opposite, beautiful, ugly. This is this. Let's say this is beautiful because it is free, and being free must be beautiful.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, Tony, beautiful. This is so direct, and there is simply no right and wrong in any expression. And when there is this impulse just to say, depression is beautiful, it's just this. There is no need to flip the coin and say, but let me explain. The misunderstanding of this very sentence is this already. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah, beautiful. Love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is free to call this just this, or to call depression beautiful, or to call it ugly, or to demonstrate hearing the suggesting that depression is beautiful. This is free to not, to not like what is being suggested. It's so free to not like this. To not like characters saying that depression is beautiful. I don't like it. That's it. This is free not to like anything, or some things, or no things. It's already just simply this, and this is not a thing. Sitting in a Zoom meeting talking about depression, if it's beautiful or not, or ugly, or trying to explain or to go deeper into this, is already just in this. This is not a thing. You cannot take sitting in a Zoom meeting in your hands and hold it. You cannot force it in a certain way. You cannot save this.
But we can record it, sweetheart. We can record it and post it. And I love it. That's cool.
Yes, you can record it. You can save it. Beautiful. Yes. Yeah, what a joy.
Totally. This is like, this needs no happiness to be happy already. No matter how you flip it, it's just, this is not freedom. This is not about freedom. This is hopeless already. Or this is freedom already. Oh, blah, 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 blah. It's the whole time nonsense coming out. What else? Of course.
Nonsense, nonsense,
Yeah.
beautiful nonsense.
The celebration
Wow.
of the nonsense. Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes we pretend that things make sense. No, this doesn't make any sense. Any sense. No,
Yeah.
you know the theater of the absurd is beautiful. No, Samuel Beckett and the theater of the absurd. Waiting Godot is in the stage, different characters saying silly things, nonsense, but in a very serious manner, as if this meant something, and not at all.
Oh,
not
beautiful.
at all. Absolutely absurd. But this is life.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. But really, it's not this, because in order to be something absurd, there would be something coherent, meaningful, serious, and it's not the case. Then not absurd, not serious. This, whatever you call, nonsense, yes, nonsense.
Beautiful. Love it.
Constant wrote a message. I loved your analogy of a hurricane in your interview with Sander and Rosa. It's meant for you, Andrea.
Oh, thank you.
We are preparing for a hurricane now here in Florida. Yes. Yes, trying to do everything to save your house, your ass, your whatever claim to be owned, trying to protect this is already innocently this.
I wonder what kind of protection is now happening there over, Connie, but maybe you don't want to talk about it. But this would be interesting to know.
Kind of preparation.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting back and just watching it happen.
Crazy chick, you.
No, there's just the homes have hurricane shutters. So we close our shutters to protect the windows from debris hitting them. We pick up everything from the yards, whatever's in the yard. And and then you just sit back in your living room and make s'mores and just watch Netflix.
So nothing is happening in a way.
Yeah, I've been through a lot of hurricanes.
I believe, yeah.
So there's not really, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there are some people that have just moved here that are, you know, preparing. Yeah, I mean, you do prepare. I'm not saying you don't prepare. You make sure you have water, you make sure you have food, you do all the preparations, but then literally you just have to sit and wait till it goes through because there's nothing really to do.
Thanks
That's
for
all.
sharing. Yeah, beautiful. Thanks for
I mean-
sharing, Stefan.
You know, the hurricane is as innocent as the preparing, you know? This is free to prepare and to go under the house and sit you know, in the basement. It's also free to not do anything, you know, to not worry. Anything may happen. Worrying, you know, trying to prepare with all types of things and just sitting and watching Netflix and let the windows go to hell or whatever. Is, you know, this is free to be there or no, it's just simply whatever.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the interview with, is it Andrea or Andrea? Is it Andrea?
Either way, it depends on what mood I'm in as to how I say my name.
Okay. It's pretty either way. Yeah, I really enjoyed the interview with you and Sander. It was lovely.
Thank you. Thank
Really-
you.
You said a lot that resonated. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing your story.
Oh, such a pleasure. And a little bit of madness.
And it's so beautiful, like that every story is so unique. So beautifully unique.
It was such a strange thing, actually, because I haven't actually told my story, and it's like everything's a bit muddled. It doesn't roll as easy as it once would, and like the time memory and all that kind of stuff, and the expression of the story, I noticed. It's like it's harder. I don't know. There is definitely a shift in, there's no investment in the story so much, even though I'm fully aware that the investment in getting lost in the story is obviously still there. It's like you can't escape, like whatever. But there is some kind of a shift in which the expression, the order, the importance, all of that just kind of, I don't know. So yeah, it was a really good kind of experiment just to see how it rolled, and yeah, good fun. Thank you.
Yeah, it rolls as it rolls.
Yeah, I wrote that today, didn't I? Something about it rolling out your mouth like the waves on a shore or something.
It always rolls just simply how it rolls.
Yeah.
Even the idea that it's rolling not that good is just simply rolling innocently.
Yeah.
Thoughts, beliefs, that it just rolls and rolls and rolls.
Rolls Royce.
Don't. I've got images of burger rolls, and whether I'm eating the burger or the burgers can be, I don't know what's going on, but that's brilliant, by the way, Sander. I'm never going to look at a burger in the same way ever again.
It might attack your face.
Sweetheart, feel free to share if this happens, okay? I'm curious about the burger story. Know me already. Eaten by a burger.
I'll make a reel.
Tony.
About Andrea's story, I was impressed and wow, very beautiful. And especially this first memory when she was 5 or 6 months, I remember. And he moved his head, and the blue and the yellow, this flowers. For
Yeah.
me, this moment was so poetic and so wow. A movie, a poetry, a play, more beautiful because more real, so close. I was the baby doing this and looking this
Yeah.
blue and this yellow. Andrea, thank you. Was
Oh,
amazing, really, really.
thank you. I'm touched. Thank you.
Beautiful,
Thank
Tony.
you.
Tony, beautiful. I've noticed when you start to speak, we in a way perceive quite similar. While Andrea was so beautifully able to. This was such a beautiful movie I was watching while
Yes.
Andrea was. It was really like a movie, like totally drawn into the movie, and it was so easy for me to imagine everything there. You know,
The
no matter if
bush, the bus,
abstract. Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, everything. And yeah, Andrea, beautiful. It's in a way a skillful narrator. It's a gift, and it was for me so easy to dive into the story and to completely lose myself into this. Beautiful. Yeah.
Oh. Well, considering I've had video phobia and all that kind of stuff, thanks, guys. Thank you.
Well, sweetheart, shit happens, huh?
Yeah, it certainly does. Thank you, though. That's really lovely. Thank you. I'm gonna me a bit now.
Enjoy. You can. Patricia, sweetheart, what's up there? How are you?
I'm having problems tonight with can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Can you
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just having problems with the reception tonight. I've just changed onto my phone, so it seems a bit better. But a lot of it I've just been missing because I was using my laptop, and it was just, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, it's a bit better now. So yes, I watched the video with yourself and Andrea and Sanders, and it was I really enjoyed it. It was really good.
Oh.
I watched that this afternoon. And apart from that, I'm okay. I don't know. I don't know if something happened when I watched that. There was a real sort of sense of stillness, if you like. I don't know. But yeah, it was lovely. So thank you for that. It's really nice.
Thank you.
Cool.
I love it. I love the bit when you can't explain it. Like the words literally, it's like you're walking up a path trying to explain something, then all of a sudden you kind of stutter and you can't get, because that's it. That's the non-centered thing, whatever this is, like it's like it's trying to tap onto the door of the mystery, and it's beautiful. I love it when that happens. It happens
Yeah.
to me all the time.
Yeah, exactly. There's not a lot to say really.
No, that's the beauty as well, isn't it? The beauty is all the words, and the beauty is no words. Hang on, I'm gonna get dogs. Gonna stay there. Sorry.
It's all this, not knowing what to say, knowing what to say, stuttering. It's already
Dogs knocking everything over, everything.
it's already this. It's completely what it is, and at the same time, it's utterly mystery. There's no knowing of this. It's just, and at the same time, it's already this saying. It's not no knowing of this.
Yeah.
being touched by words. It's such a beauty, you know. There's no one touched, you know. At the same time, there's no one touched by anything.
So, yeah.
But there may be a sense, you know, of being touched by words or by God or by whatever, you know. It's just this already, the completeness of what is. It's already the totality. There's no one doing the touching, no one is touched. At the same time, it's just full on this.
Yeah.
Silence, words, emotions, feelings, sense perceptions.
I was just, when you said there is no knowing of this, right, sweetheart? Did you say this?
Well, that's in a way, it's just another knowing, you know, saying there's no knowing of this.
Yeah, I was thinking of Gareth. Like maybe he tries to understand this, right? Gareth, am I right? All right.
Yes, you're right. Yeah.
I'm not leaving you an option, so you have to say, yeah, that's right. And then this trying to understand this, what's talked about, and then at the same time, it's already a Gareth there. Yeah, sure, of course. You know, it's at the same time, like the trying to understand and the already understanding everything. It's the game of, yeah.
Yes, I mean, the seeking is the thought. They're trying to understand. This is already this. They're trying, you know, they're trying to grasp this. Is already they're trying to grasp this. This is it already. They're trying to understand it, to claim it. There's nothing separated from whatever is happening, or seems to be happening, or is believed to be happening. Trying to get this. This trying is just beautifully, innocently this already. It may just simply stop, you know, the trying may just simply shift into the lack of trying, the lack of wanting to know, the lack of wanting to find out, the lack of seeking. Seeking to find this is this already. The seeking is already just simply this. And seeking may just shift into, fuck it. Let's go out, take the wife out for a nice dinner, enjoy.
Yeah, it's so cool. So it's not getting boring, you know?
One thing that if I get a bit depression, one thing is very good is to listen to Zorba the Greek. You know that song?
Which song?
Zorba the Greek.
No, I don't know it.
Tony, do you want to sing it
Yes.
a bit?
Is a sirtaki, a dance.
I know, yeah, that's right.
Anthony Quinn dances the sirtaki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted you to start, because yeah, beautiful. Gareth, I love it. Because I grew up in a way in Bulgaria, so I had this Greek stuff also running. I love it.
Beautiful.
What's that one where they smash the plates to the music?
Yes.
They're all like in a line and they go on where I know I've done that. Very drunk, but I've done it.
So on the other hand, if you listen to the wrong music, like somebody playing a cello, that can really get you down if you hear somebody playing a cello. You know, like a violin, you know, like a cello.
My favorite instrument is the saxophone and the drums. My dad was a drummer, so I do like the drums. Love the drums actually. And but yeah, the saxophone, that's the one that just sends me to bliss. Whenever I hear a sax, that's it. I melt.
Yeah, it's so beautiful, Andrea. It's so innocent, you know, hearing the saxophone and, you know, feeling blissful, melting down, you know, hearing the cello and getting depressed only of the sound and calling that certain emotion or activity depression. I mean, calling a certain activity or a sensation depression or happiness is already this. Naming certain emotions, bad, good, everything in between, or certain feelings, the feeling of depression or the feeling of happiness is already this.
Yeah.
The claiming, the dividing, the stating, the naming, the labeling certain things as good, bad, and everything in between is already innocently this.
Yeah.
Crying your eyes out, listening certain music and dancing like a princess hearing other music is just this. It's just the juice.
Yeah.
It's simply innocently, it's just all a dance, you know? This is just dancing freely.
Yeah.
As
Beautiful.
emotions, as likes, as dislikes, as love, as hate, as wondering, pondering, whatever. This is dancing as well. If I listen to that instrument, you guys, then oh my God, I get depressed. And when I listen to that music, I feel much better. That's it.
Yeah. And even that can change.
It can
Like
change.
that for no
Yeah.
reason do you know what I mean? Like one you might just hear I don't know, like a street artist or whatever playing the cello and you're like, oh my God, this happens to me all the time. Today I drank an iced coffee. I hate coffee and I don't think hot drinks should be cold. And I loved it. And like, who would have known age 49 and a half? Like, you know, it just changes like that, right?
Yes. Like the collapsing of the porridge, you know, or whatever, you know, loving a certain breakfast or loving a certain artist, loving a certain non-duality speaker, loving
Yeah,
the
didn't you, Sandra, didn't you like crave or eat a certain food? I heard it somewhere on something that you ate
oh,
it and then you got bucket loads of the stuff and went off it.
yeah, there was this love for, you know, for a certain porridge from India. I was eating this every day, day after day, even when COVID, when there was no need to, you know, when there was not even the need for food, I was stuffing
Yeah.
it in, you know. And then one morning I woke up and, you know, no,
Yeah.
I just got, I just got for a whole year freely sent from a factory in India as a gift. I ate it 2 times and there was just simply no, you know, this may just simply shift from loving a certain breakfast, a certain
It's a
speaker.
sweetheart, it's a very natural reaction. The things you have, you don't want, and what you don't have, you want, of
Yeah,
course.
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I mean, making this logical is this too.
I know. I'm
yeah.
just kidding. I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. But it's so nice. The example, exactly this example, you know. But here, Sebastian, you wanted to say something while
Yeah, I just wanted to say to Garrett, like, actually, all the suffering that you can feel at some point can also drop immediately in a fraction of seconds. It can be quite amazing. All these years of resassing some thoughts and thought process that's kind of blocked, and in one fraction of a second, something can be seen, and it all evaporates. That's the beauty of it, and it's just the possibility of it is just amazing, and there's a lightness to it, you know. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to say to you.
oh, so cool, Sebastian. Now Garrett is going to hope for this very bloody moment.
Well, you know,
Yeah, but that's it too, you know, that's it too. But I mean, it can be, there's both sides, but who cares? It doesn't matter. And all the words that
no,
I
it
said
was
is just not so important also.
just
But yeah.
let me say it was just a joke because I know that Garrett isn't suffering, right, Garrett? You're
Ah,
also
No, not too
enjoying
bad.
your
No,
time.
no.
That's why it was really a joke, but I simply wanted
all
to
right.
say, if there is someone really like listening to this, okay, this maybe stop. So I'm hopefully waiting for this very moment when this boom will disappear.
Yes.
Yeah.
there's just simply no control.
Yeah.
The belief itself that there is control, the sensation, the feeling that you are in control, that feeling itself is already uncontrollable. The belief
Exactly.
that you are in control, the feeling that you have a life and that you are in control, that feeling itself is already uncontrollable. There's just
There is no control. None. It's just
Uh-oh.
it's just
Uh-oh.
and loving the statement that there is no control or there is control is already uncontrollably this. It's already this. The
Yeah.
liking of the suggesting that there is control or not, the loving of the suggesting, the hating, the thinking, it's total bullshit. I can prove you that there is control is already simply uncontrollably this. It's this.
And moreover, who cares? Come on, let's be honest, who cares?
Well, I mean, caring may happen, you know, caring, if there is control, you know, this caring, this wanting to see, this wanting to have it clear, you know, the caring to find out may happen. But like Sebastian said, this caring may just simply in a nanosecond just poof, or it may just simply
Boom.
over time, slowly, this caring may just slowly crumble like a old cookie. Or it may just simply arise, carrying, carrying
You
suddenly,
know, the old cookie, it's just how the old cookie crumbles.
slowly, because they are a little bit, you know, that they crumble slowly because they are a little bit old. It's only fresh cookies who crumble. No, it's just no. I mean, giving.
want gooey cookies. What's this with crumbly cookies? We want gooey cookies, right?
Yeah, gooey cookies. They crumble not so good, but it's because they're gooey. No, but you know, making this logic, it's also beautiful. You know, making this it's because of this. It's because of that. Yes, I understand it now. So trying
I
to
was an astrologer. I understand that.
Yes, of course, it's the stars. No, it's
Yeah.
the moon. It's
Yeah.
because of the moon, you know, you have a bad temper. It's because of your trauma, because you didn't get your red bike but the blue one. That's why you're not happy
Yeah.
in your life. So
Sweetheart,
maybe this,
sweetheart, you know what I've noticed? That the less sense things made, like the nonsensical the story was, the more I loved it.
yeah, well, that's it. I mean, you know, when it's less sensible or when it has less sense, I mean, it's already just this stories about, you know, traumas and why there's a trauma and because of this and that and nothing else is already this, you know, making this into a logical equation is already this, or the absence of trying to put this into a box and making it logical.
Yeah.
Whatever is happening doesn't need logic. Sitting in a Zoom meeting, talking, feelings, emotions, liking, disliking, it doesn't need logic. It's already just simply what it is.
As is the logic too.
As is the logic too.
Garrett, do you
Plainly
agree?
doesn't need logic. Yes.
Do you agree, Garrett? You
I'm-
got it now? I mean, it's really like now engraved like a tattoo.
I'm writing it all down on my paper.
I love you, Garrett. Yeah.
Sometimes I have to write the bullet time, what do you call it, the bullet points before I start to speak.
Yeah, because of the stroke, because of the functioning, right?
Yes, but the rubbish that comes out here sometimes, my wife laughs at me, you know, but it don't make any difference to me. But yeah, the words just come out back to front sometimes. But,
tell me, what did you wrote? Read a bit of your bullet points, sweetheart.
oh, they were little lines, you know, about continuity is an illusion, you know. And I didn't understand that, but I've heard that said quite a few times. Continuity is an illusion. What else have we got here?
Well, who knows that, sweet Garrett? Who knows that continuity is an illusion? I mean, it's, you know, this is not about absolute statements. At the same time, claiming this to be a dream or, you know, a fantasy or Maya is already just simply this. Claiming that there's no continuity is already continuity in the sense that it's already just this. There's nothing else but continuity. Nothing else. There's only continuity. This is
Garrett, giving the sentence continuity. What did you? I already forgot. What was it? Continuity is what?
it's a difficult word to begin with.
Continuity is an illusion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just taking out the sense of these words. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Does it change anything? You know, writing it on a paper and trying
No.
to say it 10 times, it's already simply this.
Like really, there is simply really no need to understand the sentence you just wrote down.
Yes.
Totally. You know, you see how senseless this is. It's just us blah 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 blah.
Yes. Words are so
It's just-
quick to.
it's one of those-
Yeah.
Sorry.
The words are so quick that it creates a me. You know, the words coming that quick. You know, it immediately makes a me. I think.
At the same time, also not. It's really like, it doesn't matter really. The ideas,
No.
the thoughts, the imagination, it's like really, it doesn't matter if it's there or not there. There is a lot of moments in this so-called day where there's simply no you, of course not. Only when things are kind of rough and then, oh yeah, I don't like it, fuck, resistance. Otherwise it just flows. It's just crumbling. It doesn't, you don't care. Most of the time you don't care. It's so ordinary, always.
You know, and Garrett, this is free, you know, this is free to take notes, you know, and to try to get it by writing down and to remember. And, you know, hoping that this will lead you into greener pastures. Where flowers are growing and everybody's joyful. This is already free to be whatever it seems to be. There's nothing wrong with writing it down. This is free to write it down, you know, to flush to the toilet. It's just simply what it is.
So beautiful. This is so beautiful. That's the game, Garrett, you know? Garrett is doing this, Rose is doing this. Xander is booming out with beautiful analogies this evening. This is mind-blowing. Oh my gosh, I love it. The old cookie, the green pastures. I love it.
I mean,
The eating hamburger.
The cookies, I've never used to say to
You
wife,
never-
I never used to speak to my wife about cookies because in the UK, in England or Wales, we have biscuits.
Oh.
We don't have cookies. So it's
And
new to
I-
me.
You don't have Maryland cookies?
No, only biscuits.
What? What? I'm in London. We have Maryland cookies.
Yes, I know them. Yeah.
And there's a cookie shop too. I can't think what it's called, sorry. Can't remember.
Andrea, maybe you want to send Garrett some cookies.
I'm going to be sending you some cookies. Gooey ones, not crumbly ones though.
So, sweethearts, I think talking about cookies, I think this cookie is done for tonight.
Oh no!
I'm going to the burger shop before it shuts.
Watch out, sweetheart. Maybe you're going to be eaten.
I'm going home. Don't worry. I'll have a machete and I'll have my crash helmet on. Like I'm going in.
Such a joy, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sander.
Thank
Have
you.
a beautiful night.
Thank you.
Watch
Yeah,
the
you-
burgers. Take care of
Thank
the
you.
cookies. Don't let them get
Bye.
old.
Love
Bye.
you all.
See you.
Bye.
What a joy.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, adios.
Bye.